Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver and welcome back to another episode of World of Horror. So, what are we doing tonight? I'm not entirely sure, all I know is, Zoe, whatever will I do? We will... I don't know, I'm just sitting here existing, you know? So it's like, I don't really know what we're gonna particularly do. I feel like we haven't played Moriko in a hot minute. I have no idea. I have no idea if we haven't played Moriko in a hot minute is a phrase or statement that has any being in reality. You know, it could be an eldritch statement of like, you know, it doesn't belong in this world because it's a wrong statement. But I don't know. I don't know. I guess I think we're just gonna schmoove. And you know what? I'm thinking, let's do a little medical history. We haven't done that in a hot minute. Source, dude, trust me. You want to back that up with a source? The source is that I made it the fuck up. But anyways, what are we doing? I made it in the first 30 seconds of the video without swearing, right? YouTube is constantly changing that. Like, sometimes it's like you can't, like, a couple years ago, or maybe 4 years ago, it was like you can't swear within the first 2 minutes, and then now it's like you can't swear within the first 30 seconds, and it's like, I don't know. It's a little bit weird, you know what I mean? Like, they're constantly changing the rules, and it kind of makes sense why they never just say, like, this is what's okay, this is what's not okay. Because if they did that, then people would be walking up to the line and, like, dipping their toes in the water across the line just to see how far they can go without getting punished. So it's understandable that they kind of have, like, a vague thing where it's like, you know, the line is somewhere within these, like, the line could be over there, or it could be way over there. Like, who knows? F around and find out. But it is still kind of weird how, like, a big part of on YouTube, if you want to be really successful at it, a big part of it is just, like, source engine optimization and learning how to game the algorithm and all that sort of thing. And it's very interesting to think about and to study, but, I don't know, like, it's not something that I ever want to find myself, like, actively doing, because it's a little intimidating, right? Like, you suddenly make everything about the AI algorithm that decides whether your videos live or die, and then it's like, you're not really focused on the videos anymore, you know what I mean? You're just kind of focused on what'll get you the most views, which is not how I want to go about things. You can do both, and I think that's probably the most successful YouTubers, or at least the ones who are the most memorable. Because, you know, you'll see these random channels that are just so stupid and dumb, and they'll have millions of views, and you'll be like, how the heck did these guys ever get millions of views? It makes no sense. And it's all about they're just optimizing search engines and trends. That's how they're doing it. And, you know, I'm mostly thinking of, like, faceless, like, well, back in my day, you know, you youngsters wouldn't remember this, but back in my day, it was top 10 videos. That was one of the things that people did. And you would just see so many YouTube channels with top 10 this, top 10 that. And some of them didn't even have commentary. Some of them had TTS voices. Like, but they would get millions of views. They would be successful. Nowadays, you kind of have, like, I think a lot of it is clips. Like, very short, shareable content that can go, like, I think the idea for today is, like, very short videos that only take, like, a minute or two to watch, usually less than a minute, but they're very short videos. They have, like, very fast-paced editing. Usually they're pretty loud as well to get your attention. And they're just kind of very fast-paced, and you can watch them back-to-back. It's why YouTube Shorts have that thing where once you're done watching one of them, you get automatically sent to the next one on the list. And I think that a lot of it is that. You know, you see a lot of people doing that. You know, many people are saying that it's dexterity, charisma, knowledge, second enemy strength, and potentially second mystery. Very straightforward. I will buy a flashlight. We're gonna buy something at the very beginning of the game. And if the compass isn't there and I see a flashlight, I'm not re-rolling. Okay, I'm not re-rolling. I want that +1 perception. And you know, something I haven't clarified in the last 2 episodes where I've been trying to explain what I'm doing a little bit more, is that for every weapon has an attribute, so this one has perception. For every point of, in this case it would be perception, but you know, heavy-duty flashlights, knowledge, monkey wrenches, strength, that sort of thing. For every point of that attribute you have, it reduces the weapon's speed by 3. And so the lower the speed, the better, obviously, because you have 200 time units to mess around with in the combat bar. So by removing 3, that's pretty good. So, you know, we're removing quite a bit from 5 perception. I believe it is 15. Now, now listen, I'm a little bit unsure, because the game does calculate speed weirdly sometimes, and then sometimes the action bar just breaks, so I'm not confident about anything that I say in this game, because a lot of the stuff breaks, and I've played it for so long that it's bound to break at any point. You know, every copy of World of Horror is personalized, but that's just generally how it works. But I have seen the action bar do some weird things. But Moriko doesn't have a speed multiplier, so, you know, it is what it is. It should be perfectly fine. But I always hesitate whenever I say something, even if I know it's true, because World of Horror is weird. Like, did you, like, one of the most common things I've heard about Moriko in my Discord server is that Moriko crashes the game for a lot of people. Like, whenever you get her custom event in the forest, which we have gotten before, whenever you get it, she tends to crash the game, which I think is really weird. Wordless Ward, Violent Vigil, Bulletin, Mermaid, Scissors, huh? I'm not a big fan. I mean, we can skip Bulletin immediately, so that's great. But I hate Wordless Ward. I do. It's true. So we're gonna skip Bulletin, absolutely. We'll probably go... You know, if we wanted to be really weird, we could do Wordless Ward early, just to get it out of the way. Yeah, that actually sounds kind of good. Let's try that. Let's get a little crazy here. Let's go mermaids, hashtag burn it all down, into Wordless Ward. Again, we're going sicko mode here, not panic, thank you very much. And I will take a flashlight or a compass, whatever we see first. Whatever I see first, I'm taking it. Which is apparently nothing, you know? I'm curious to try the map, but, like, I'm not. Oh my god. They just don't exist. Like, can you believe it? They just do not exist. 13% Doom for a flashlight, which is not something, like, usually when you open the pool of items that you'll purchase, you know, when you decide to yourself, I'll settle for, a significantly worse item. Oh my god, what is happening? Oh my god, 5% Doom for a single brick, are you crazy? In this economy? Anyways, you know, normally when you decide to settle for something, when you're like, okay, yeah, I'll buy this significantly worse item, just because I don't want to, you know, get owned by, I don't know why I went to the seaside once, that's kind of a mistake for mermaids. Well, I guess it's not really a mistake, it's just kind of annoying, because if we go there again, we're gonna take some damage that I'd rather not take. But yeah, no, it's just, it's a little bit weird. Do I want to kill it? Do I really care about 2 Reason? Yeah, I do. I spent a lot of Doom. I spent a lot of Doom here. We cannot? Excuse me? So 4? Thank you. I was like, we're not instantly killing this guy? What the heck? Do I want to do the side quest? We get minus Reason if we do the side quest, but it is 15 EXP is 15 EXP. You know, I can't say no to that. But what was I saying? Yeah, when you settle for a significantly worse item, because you want to reduce your chances of having to reroll, you really do indeed hate to reroll 3 times to see one of those items, and then you see the significantly worse item. That's so bad. Yeah, sure, we'll do that, that's fine. We lost, it said -2 Reason, but we lost 1 stamina instead. Do you maybe see why I'm a little bit hesitant to say anything concrete in this game? Oh boy. Yeah, okay, so 27% Doom Mystery 1 is not fun. Give me another brick. Give me another brick. I'll go up to 30%. I'll go up to 30%. I don't care. I was hoping for 3, but that's fine. Because I'm not going... I don't want to go to Wordless Ward. Like, listen. We're going into Wordless Ward with 2 bullets, a lump of flesh, and a bandage, and I'm still worried. Like, I'm not worried about being burned, but, like, because we can get that taken care of with the bandage, actually. I don't even have to go into the hospital part of the hospital, or the doctor's part of the hospital, anyways. That's an efficient use of... That's a very efficient use of the bandage. Exactly what you'd like to see. I will take the sanity. I'm so worried about Wordless Ward. So, Wordless Ward, and Mad Janitor's second enemy. That's important to remember. That's something we don't see very often. So do just keep that in mind. Oh, God. Yeah, that's fine. -1 threat level. I don't want this to be a big deal. I don't even know if it successfully reduces threat level or not. I genuinely have no idea. We cannot shoot the ghost. It was my first instinct as well. Oh God, we're gonna be... Oh, jeez. So, can I block and sever? This is important. The answer to that is no, I cannot. So I guess we just eat it? Like, yeah, sure. Because the brick won't work. Because it'll do... Wait a minute. Am I stupid? Don't answer that. No, it won't work. Oh, wait. Yes, it would have. Like I said, don't answer that. We did not have to take any damage. I chose the worst possible future. And by that, I mean, obviously, I did that intentionally, guys. Obviously, I did that intentionally. To make the run harder. This is a challenge run. For sure, for sure, for sure. If you couldn't tell, I'm a tad bit tired today. As a treat, you know? And we're gonna opt into taking stamina damage when we can, you know? Because, I mean, even though, like, taking stamina damage is not good... Are we gonna try to kill this guy? I mean, we do have 30 damage if we can survive 1 round of combat. I don't think the Curious Package matters. We probably... Hold on. Oh, no, we can't go back. Oh, Oh, we should have skipped the investigation. Oh, my God. We could have taken 3% Doom and healed when we could have instead got 4% Doom. That's tragic. That's terrible. We'll see how it goes. If we can survive 1 round of combat against you, then we'll think about it. But I don't think it's actually possible. So we'll probably... Oh God, can you run away with special run? You should be able to. You should be able to. Oh my God, that's disgusting. That's actually terrible. Like that's genuinely awful. Okay, here's the thing. We can't run from this. So they gotta go. They gotta go yesterday. So here's what we're gonna do. We are going to bang, bang. Pull my devil trigger from the critically acclaimed video game. Okay, throw this. This will kill if all of these hit. Oh my God. So we didn't die because 1 of them hit, but that's still just so bad. That's so nasty. Can you believe that? Corpse Caregiver and Anomaly Attendant, they got movement. Like, that they may not be Falco, but goddamn. I'll rest, yeah, that's fine. I would rather not rest, but we will do it, because, oh my God, what a terrible mystery. And listen, if you were wondering if we were running or not, let me tell you, that is a certified S-run moment. But, what was I saying? Anyways. We'll just take a cold water bath, regain our composure. We never ever fail math whatsoever. It's a lie. Never happens. And, we will... Bulletin, scissors, violent vigil. And I'm trying to remember. It was, Mermaid Man, who was our second enemy. And then it was, Wordless Ward, which is a second mystery. Sorry, I'm just thinking about, like, right now we're trying to decorate the FC house, and I just have this mental list of, like, 50 furniture items that I need to get somehow, most likely through buying, because I'm thinking in my head about all the different crafting recipes and how to get bottles of liquor and wine glasses and verdant partitions, and it's just like, oh my god. It's time to use the FC money in the FC chest for something, instead of just letting it sit there gathering dust. I mean, Gil is meant to be spent, and I'm getting a headache thinking about just, like, basic crafting recipes that, you know, but on the other hand, it's messed up, because it's like, what did I become an Omni-crafter for? You know, if I'm not actually gonna make this stuff? But it's like, gathering the materials is just so bad. So I think when I can, like, when buying the individual components would be cheaper, I'll probably do that and then build it, but there's so many items we need to get. I can't do that alone. And so it's just like, you know... But I'm not doing it alone, because the FC members have been putting money in the FC chest. So it's like, that's their way of helping, so I'm not doing it alone. And if their way of helping is letting some psycho rip us off on the market board for some furniture piece that is probably worth like 20,000, but they're selling it for 100,000 because you're too lazy to craft it yourself. Or by that I mean gather the 8 million materials required for the housing item, and then you have to use your retainer, their botany ability to get, or your botany expedition, so that you can get special seeds to make like an outdoor freaking bath. It's like, oh my god. It's a little much. Anyways, we're gonna skip Bulletin now. I don't want to deal with Bulletin. Bulletin is the complication of this run that I don't need to deal with right now. Because, I'm thinking about freaking ivy walls, ivy patterns, verdant partitions, bar counters, oasis stools. You know, you gotta get, like, what is it, like the Oriental Round Table, so that you can stand the Lalafell NPCs up on a Lalafellan step stool. The freaking blank partitions, so that you can move items up, because they don't actually have like a functional housing system in the game. Everything is glitches. Oh my god. When my friend told me that the easy part was getting a house and the hard part was actually like decorating the house, I was like, I wanna hold on, I need to be very careful with these words lest I get another email from YouTube, another long-running joke. Let's see, it's just the silence. I hate this. Get me out of here. Can we take... Honestly, just throw the brick, because she's got over 20 health, so just get that out of the way right freaking now. Do I throw the steak knife, too? I mean, I'm not really, like, you know, super worried about it, but we can kind of just... I want the music back, which is why we're going to murder her. Unless Moriko decides to, you know, sleep on that, but, that's fine. When I found out how difficult it was to decorate houses, I was just like... Okay, very carefully word this here. Muppets Kermit goes into the sewer. Oh god. I still can't believe that. For those who don't know what I mean by a long-running joke, I used to read all of the status effect names. You know, you could probably think of the one specifically that I'm referring to that I don't directly name anymore. And the reason why I don't directly name it anymore is because when I got that status effect and I read it out loud, the next day I got like a wellness check email from YouTube, and it was like, what the heck? It was funny. We're just gonna let Junji Ito do whatever the hell he wants. And then we're gonna go to sleep, because that's, sleep is good. And then we're gonna handle this deftly. So here's the problem. It's every stat check in the freaking game. We are not gonna have enough stats for this. But I do not want to get yeeted by -9. So I feel like we gotta start getting something down. 7 perception with deft handling is absolute pog. I've played Moriko more than enough to know that we're gonna be perfectly fine. But honestly, I kind of regret... Well, actually, I'm looking at my Doom and I don't regret it at all. But I am kind of regretting... Maybe I should have gone for Charisma, because we have a lump of flesh, we have Daddy's Girl, it's not a big deal. But I do want to level up more. Oh my god. What have I done? What have I done? I'm a fool. Excuse me, I'm a moron? I'm the biggest moron in the world? Hello? I will use the patina ring immediately, I don't care. That was a reason check loss, so... Or that was a reason loss, so... It's not really a big deal to wear it early, but oh my god, no, we're not using the Demon Mask, never. I think I have to... I have to follow this, Clap, 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 bow. Da, 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 da. Write that down. I would love to get EXP from this stage, but I literally can't. I am such a fool. I was like, oh yeah, no, we got another town mystery, right? Right? And yeah, no, here we are in a very bad spot. I think we're gonna lose. I actually think we lost. I do actually genuinely believe we lost. That's a blunder. A foolish blunder. Okay, hold on. I'm throwing this because I hate this guy. Okay, so we could do that, and then we could do that. That doesn't do anything for us. But here's the thing, we can brace for impact. Yeah, our brace is terrible. But we can do this. I hope. Very nice. You are very... very sus. Oh my god. I cleared it again. Keeping my finger away from the right mouse button, lest we have a terrible repeat of what happened. But yeah, no, this is actually awful. This is actually terrible. You know what? I would love... I've never said this before, but I would love the Boreal Expanse. I would. It's true. Absolutely love to see it. That's, that genuinely... Oh, God. Okay, so here's the thing. We get -3% Doom here, but then we immediately get 3% Doom again. So I'm gonna do this, because it gives us an opportunity to make EXP. Oh my god, that's disgusting. But we would be at 75% right now anyways. It literally doesn't... It did not make a meaningful difference. That's gonna kill, so just send him. Kill that guy. And then... I'm just gonna have to rely on the lump of flesh, I think. I think that's totally fine. Do I want to try to get knowledge here? Knowledge up again? Because one more... We're gonna level up one more time, most likely. Can we get to, one... Can we get one more piece of knowledge? Yeah, that's fine. I think that's genuinely fine. And then I will take the EXP. That's a little bit risky, but this is a shorter mystery, so I feel like it's a little bit more necessary. This just does damage. It doesn't... Ooh, but this is very important, though. This is a perception check, so we can do that. I mean, it's not like we don't have a million injuries already. You know? So we can take another injury. It's fine. Come on, you gotta give me a perception check eventually, right? Like, who's our boy? Oh, the freaking, like... This guy reminds me of, like, a freaking troll doll. You remember what those were? I remember what those were. I like my little smiley dude who hangs out on the side of the doorway. That's my boy. I like him. Okay, so we do have a light source, but we've got a light source here, so I think we can just throw this and then just be done with it. She doesn't take bonus damage to firearm, so it's a clap and a clap. We gotta get really lucky here. Actually, do we? Do we have to get really lucky here? Yeah, we do, because we want the EXP. She takes bonus damage from blunt, but it doesn't matter, because A, we don't have it, and B, we're just gonna beat her to death anyways. Which is not a sentence that you should take out of context. I would greatly... My speed run! It's just like we're playing incredibly slow. Like, I spent 4 minutes in the apartments at the very beginning of the game. My speed run! Oh god, okay. Yeah, she's knocking on the door. She doesn't even have to knock on the door. She could just, like... There's probably, like, a hole in the wall over here behind the text box. Well, that's cursed. So, really, I want the EXP so badly, honestly. That's what I want. So, we're guaranteed to get 10 here, but I would really, really like something more, you know? It was a clap. It was a bow. It was reversed. Are you freaking kidding me? Okay, so we're actually just gonna take -9 stamina. That's terrifying, actually. -9. We might actually win, though, which is kind of fun. But yeah, we are running the gauntlet, and we are going to take -9 stamina, which is absolutely insane. There's no final boss, there's no nothing like that. We can only take 3 reason from this configuration, so, yeah, as long as we use the lump of flesh, we're safe. Or we could rest once, it doesn't really matter. We're gonna use the lump of flesh and just hope we don't get a curse that ends the game. So, yeah, that's literally just it. What did we get? Branded? That's actually kind of disgusting. That genuinely is actually disgusting, but it shouldn't make a meaningful difference. We remember both of our seconds, which was the Mad Janitor. Hey, we did level up. Let's go. I have no idea if we actually, like, got knowledge or not, but, you know, why not? 8-8. I'm pretty sure knowledge was, one of the first ones, because this is the strength one, and we just did the other two. So, you know... And then the second one was Worrying Ward, which is very unusual. We don't usually get that. But, yeah, no, Moriko, she's very perceptive, she's very smart. And apparently, in this game, your strength has nothing to do about whether or not you can beat somebody to death with a blunt instrument. Or at least I would consider a gun to be a blunt instrument. Anyways, what are we talking about? I don't know. I'm gonna go back to the furniture nightmare hellscape that I find myself in. So thank you so much for watching. My name's been Webweaver, and I will see you on the next episode of 7. 7 gaming. It's a challenge run, by the way. Stay safe out there.